Okay, guys, for our last two muscles, these would not be considered abdominal muscles, by the way. These would be deep to the abdominal muscles, all the way down against the vertebral bodies and inside the iliac fossa. But we're going to teach them together. They're often referred to as iliopsoas, but we are going to break them into two separate muscles, psoas major and iliacus. We're going to start with psoas major, originating on the 12th through 5th lumbar vertebra, but this includes the bodies, the discs, and the transverse processes. It's going to insert on the lesser trochanter of the femur. For iliacus, it's going to originate into the iliac fossa. It is also going to share that insertion into the lesser trochanter of the femur. So both muscles sharing the same insertion, but possessing different origins. Okay. Collectively, they're both considered to be hip flexors. So between them both flexing the hip and them both sharing a common insertion and tendon, they're often referred to as one muscle. But there are some differences, to me, actually some major differences between the two, and a lot of advantage to separating them. I won't talk about that necessarily right now, except to say that iliacus is your primary hip flexor. So, and this includes all hip flexors in your body, which there are a lot of. This is your prime, okay, strongest hip flexor. You'll notice for psoas major also that it's not just flexing the hip, but also maintaining lumbar lordosis, meaning that it helps to maintain the lordotic curve of your lumbar spine. If you start to lose that or exaggerate it, this muscle will respond appropriately to try to manage those changes in lumbar position. Okay? So again, to recap, LT12 through L5, bodies, discs, transverse processes as the origin, lesser trochanter as the insertion for psoas major. Iliac fossa as the origin, lesser trochanter as the insertion for iliacus. Both muscles are hip flexors. Iliacus is your primary. Psoas also helps to maintain lumbar lordosis.